We're still early in the season, only 5th best of 3 of 18, but I think there was some tweaks to be made on the side of Damwon Gaming. Big question is, can they be made before game number 2? Because a 2-0 here will be another confirmation of Sandbox.
Any being considered and locked in.
AB Cannon has an instant response to the Renekton try to keep range on the big. Could be 80 Cannon as well. But I'll be very focused on the laning phase here. Noguri still gets a 5th big special on the red side. But if it's the 8B Cannon, damn do they got some AoE zone control when Cannon makes the fight.
And which patch are we on? We've got Cannon versus Damn, Damwon Gaming fans certainly in full voice today in both.
And his ability to take over side lane. His bot lane, there's a flash already.
Yeah, already is. Knockup's going to come in here. Stun goes down onto Joker down to 200 health, but otherwise he's going to survive as Ghost walks out with his whole health bar and able to offer back a death ray.
Shows you why they first rounded the Braum Lucian, play around bot lane or try some more riskier lanes. Things falling away. Canyon.
Yeah, Q's going to get followed here as OnFleek lands all of his buttons, looking for the autos, dodging out of the way of the Q so nicely. Can't hit anything as the Infernal Chains aren't going to arm either, as now Dove looking for Showmaker. There's the safeguard, and OnFleek can now just try and pick his target.
Noted about Damwon Gaming is how they really stack the deck around Canyon. His mid lane.
Yep, right in the right position. Q lands, of course, and Dove picks up first blood.
Lane positioning there from Showmaker is a pretty big fail. He knew that the enemy was around blue buff and still pushes
here in the mid lane as Dove just happy to trade his health bar because he's about to go home. Claw comes out.
Going for a trade.
Yeah, does get it as the auto attack not quite enough to take him down. Not wanting to return to that E is Dove, as doesn't have to invest the flash and will now just go
plating. And now Canyon looking for a turret dive. How about 4 members?
Yep, they got 4 people under here. That's a fantastic taunt to come out from Joker, though, as Hoyt should actually go down. No, he isn't! As Nuclear having to tank this one up. Dove makes his way down. It's a double underneath the turret as Showmaker just pulls himself all the way back into this game.
It gets a huge cheer from the crowd because everyone knows how hard that is to do after all the turret damage buffs over the course of the offseason there. The last shot doesn't go down the heel. Actually, right now, it's Noguri versus the world.
Yep, as Dove looking to try and stop him from pressing further forward as there's the slicing Maelstrom. Good double stun to come in there as Dove throws out the ultimate. They still want to find more, and they do. Flash is not going to be enough to get him out, though, and Noguri's going to trade.
Timing there wasn't off there on the Akali. Ends up being a 1-for-1, and 1-for-1 plus Infernal would actually be another trade-up for Damwon Gaming. Sandbox going into a lot of assertive plays, some being pulled off, some not. And the Infernal here with how much damage on the side of Damwon Gaming. 4 carries in a Braum. Going to be a big pickup.
Way too far away here for Sandbox. Is OnFleek going to move on out. Gets the kick back. Dove already over here. Slicing Maelstrom, though, should be able to get a decent stun as the ultimate comes down from Dove. Looking to find a few more. Has to flash to get himself over here, but he's on the wrong side. And that auto attack not quite enough to take down the Akali.
So the corrupting potion was running, would have been single-digit bot side.
Yeah, now Joker in trouble as Nuclear's looking for it. Ghost turns up at the Chaos Storm. Thankfully, there was a stopwatch. And what the heck does Summit actually do this game? You know, like, he's got a Tiamat, he's got a Kindle Gem, but that's it. As Nuclear looking for OnFleek, and this is not the Lee Sin we saw in the last game. Just going to take down the lead. Joker is going to be an afterthought, but still definitely dead. And now, the Lucian is on fire.
And now we need to zoom out and say, what did Damwon get in terms of their comp that's working?
One that's able to be as dominant and take as many risks as we move into the mid-game.
And what about if it is confirmed that only tank junglers can work, and maybe things go even lower and lower in terms of jungle threat? Then can Sandbox Gaming find another way to get the leads in the early game that they've been wielding so well? This team has been one of the best at getting turret plates and getting gold leads. They are in a massive gold hole. It'd be a much different story if they could come back and win this game, as everything looks more anemic when you're 6,000 gold behind.
Yep, able to get all the rotations over. This is...
Now the AoE Wombo and Lucian are so early that it probably doesn't matter if you make some mistakes. Noguri in his classic overextended position.
Yeah, but looks really good doing it this time around. Q going to land from On Fleek, though, as he does get the kickback. Can he follow with the resonating strike? The answer might be no. Is Damwon able to get this rotation over? Hero's entrance to come down onto On Fleek, but I don't know whether they can save his life. The safeguard's there. That's going to be enough as they trade 1 for 1. But now Summit finds himself on the wrong side of Summoner's Rift with not enough slices and not enough dices to get him out of this one. 2 kills go down one after the other. A double for the Aatrox.
They get the kills eventually. They do take down Kennen, but Noguri just doesn't want to flash. I guess he wants that for a flank engage in the future. They back away with the 3 kills. The moment they get some control wards in Baron, it's going to spawn in 30 seconds. Too early to pick up that objective, but everywhere they go, Sandbox should just be giving them up everything.
Yeah, not entirely sure what Ghost was doing right here, but he's definitely dead. Nuclear's going to be easily able to pick that one up. It's not like he was greeting for a turret plate or a kill on a turret, because that turret was 100% health.
I think he's greeting for a minion wave. He hasn't had too many of them this game, but just a mistake from Ghost. Things from behind. Ghost from behind. A feeling that he felt so commonly on BBQ Oliver's with all the struggles of the team. Definitely seeing things fall apart for Sandbox Gaming, and why I was always going to bite my tongue when talking about the potential candidacy of Sandbox Gaming to be topping the standings later in the season. Even the end of the first round robin is multiple best of 3s away. This one could just be a one and done in draft. The Renekton has been answered, and Damwon Gaming are comically far ahead. It's 11,000 gold odd at 20 minutes. 500 gold a minute is insane for a lead.
It's right now feeling certainly like a go next situation here for Sandbox. They're probably already thinking about the next game. It was, like you say, the masterstroke of Canyon picking up the Aatrox and then the Kennen heading towards the top side. But that cannot be that much of a surprise here for Sandbox, the kings of flexing champions all around the Rift.
My Renekton is a blind pick in Korea against Noguri. That's the last guy you blind pick. It's Sword, maybe. But
Ring of Frost going to come down as Joker is just going to die as an afterthought. Shroud is in there for Dub to keep him alive, as now On Fleek going to try and make a play, but just going to kick Nuclear the wrong direction. And may even die to the culling as the flash comes out. Nuclear over the wall, easily able to grab that Dub with the items on cooldown. Going to have a bit of a problem here, just tries to get onto Nuclear, which was very, very cute as he made that one work. But when you're this far behind, just looks like a joke. 13,000 gold the lead now for Damwon Gaming.
That's why I actually love your play-by-play, Atlas. That was literally machine guns against plastic spoons. And machine guns work against plastic spoons. Super effective, it turns out. They back away. The Baron is theirs. The minion wave is theirs. We don't do surrenders in pro play very reliably, but this is definitely the one you surrender.
It is.
Baron buff goes down, and the gold lead is going to get... I feel like the biggest offender here is going to be the stats now, because now your stats for Sandbox Gaming, this is the data point you want to exclude. It almost feels like there was a funnel game and you want to exclude that. That is how much of an asterisk this game is.
But great for building up the stats of Damwon. As we see this one again, I mean, not entirely sure what Sandbox were going for, but right now it's all about throwing the kitchen sink at your opponent and seeing what you can do in a game number 3. As it's just solo plays coming in left, right, and center for Damwon, because if they smack them with their wallet, they're going to die.
Yep, it's a heavy wallet. Let's look at the gold lead now. Ooh, 15,000.
One of the biggest gold leads at this time that we've seen so far in the LCK, is we're just going to make it even more. Dub diving back forward, but I just don't think this Akali actually does anything. Hero's entrance down from Joker to try and keep him alive, and does so, but On Fleek is going to be the sacrificial lamb. Now Summit taking the most damage from this cannon.
Good news, Ghost got a minion wave.
Here we go. I feel like we're watching double lift in a losing game. Just in a side lane, split pushing. He's on the Victor, so he clears out minion waves very effectively.
The turret not so much.
Yeah, it's a little bit more difficult as their turret's just erupting on the map for Damwon. We're moving towards 20,000 gold.
We TP.
Oh, okay. To award in their fountain. It's not exactly what you want to be doing as Joker wins the war, going to come in, but that's not a war that you want to be fighting right now. Mr. Debonair Galio. Damwon with 5 members. It's going to be taken down the next one. In goes Noguri. Boom goes the dynamite. And see you later, Sandbox. That is the last nail in this coffin that started being built at about 4 minutes into this game.
They were lowered into the ground so quickly, Atlas. That wasn't a viewing party.
That was when the rope snapped at the funeral pub, Smithy. That is not what you want.
Not too many people giving eulogies here because they died real quick. Damwon Gaming They come back, and the first game was an extended one, Atlas, and it always felt like Sandbox largely had the control of it. They lost control around 3 minutes, and then straight